off for a week, scotch in hand, ready for the stream. That's the way to start it. Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, my partner in crime, the astonishing Melanie, is out. She's out at the post office, and she will be back soon. And I am here because, well, it is the Saturday live stream, the official Saturday live stream of 2026, the first one. Woo! 2025 feels just like yesterday because it literally almost was, right? Like, what is this, the third? Yeah, late. Not taking a break? Wait, I am taking a break. Next Saturday. As a matter of fact, I need to make sure Dom can still do that. If not, I'll gather the forces to see who can take over next Saturday live stream. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Omnibus Cafe, how are you guys doing? Happy New Year to you. Yes, wonderful New Year. And I hope everybody gets what they want in 2026. Matt, Sean, I thought it was Sean for a minute. And Kenny, how are you, brother? And I hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve. Wasn't, you're healthy and you weren't sick. You were either celebrating at home, watching the Twilight Zone, or you were celebrating out with friends at bars or parties, or just, want to be left the heck alone, which is the way that everybody celebrates New Year's differently. Good morning from Arizona. Happy New Year. And a happy New Year to you, Jacob. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, where's everybody from? Is Marvel still making Gallery or Treasury editions? I will be asking about those in the email that goes out next week, because I have to know about the Omnis in December of 2026. Of Goku first time becoming a Super Saiyan is up for pre-order till tomorrow, by the way, on Premium Bandai. I think I've got that one, don't I? Didn't they already do that one? Morning, happy New Year. That's right. Hola desde la Perla Callao. ¿De verdad estás en Callao? Mi papi nació en Callao. I got Infinity Crusade, Thanos Infinity Saga Omnibus off eBay for Christmas, and I hope it was well worth it. Crusade had ups and downs. The saga is interesting. It's like Jim Starlin going back to his baby. Omar, any idea when the DC catalog is going to drop? Both catalogs should drop fully 100%. Well, I say 100%. Sometimes they sneak things in later. Usually it is February 28th, like last day of February, first day of March. I need to schedule with Curtis when we can announce the rest of the epics. I need to film, I think, 3 more videos for December of 2026 announcements and get Dom ready for the DC drops as they come out. That way he's ready with the content and talk about these books. I'm starting to get confused. Wait, sorry, there was a question here. I'm starting to get confused with all the Krakoa Omnis. What's the confusion, Practical Matt? The naming? Is that what you mean? Like Way of X? Yeah, that should have been the Cy Spurrier Omnibus. It's a creator-centric omnibus. If you're getting the Dawn of X Omnis like this, you'll need the Dawn of X, and of course X of House and Powers of X, Dawn of X 1 and 2, X of Swords, and then Reign Volume 1, if that's what you mean. Howdy, Minties. Hope everyone's year started off strong. Good morning, Omar. First live of 2026. Let's hope it's a wonderful year of comics. Yeah, let's hope, right? Omar, when is the Zatanna Omnibus release? Zatanna, when is that? I think July, isn't it? July? Bought my 3rd version of the Judas Contract. Wait until they announce a absolute edition, and you're gonna be like, I bought my 4th version of the Judas Contract. It's that good. I love it. Out of print Omnis are expensive but worth it. Yeah. I never tell anybody what to do with their money. I always tell people wait around, because we know eventually reprints will happen. I just don't know when, of course. It's not the Wild West like some of these like movies. If you're a collector of physical movies, when things go out of print and you don't pre-order, you miss out. I think I've shared my story about the Nightmare on Elm Street steel box set. Didn't get it, even though they did not hold it for me. I pre-ordered it. Love seeing Bumpkins on the channel. Would be cool to see him again. I'm a big fan of his. I really like him. I like talking to him, not just through the panels, but also just talking to him when I saw him at a couple of conventions last year. Yeah, he's a really good dude, and I would love to have him back. What's up, House? Hi from Brazil. We need an Alpha Omnibus at least, Omar. No, we don't. Do we really? Solo Omar. It's the way I roll, brother. Hola, Omar. Viva Peru, carajo. Indeed. Except we didn't make it to the World Cup finals, but whatever. Omar, give some recommendations similar to Absolute Martian Manhunter. Defenders. Defenders by Al Ewing and Javier Pulido. Yeah, very underrated series. I hope they release them one day in a gallery edition. History of the Marvel Universe has some similar feel, and I'm going by really a lot of the art. Jewish Dragons, how are you, brother? And Tony, how you doing, brother? Happy New Year's to you as well. Hello. Marvel did release an Alf trade and an Alf Digest book. If anyone knows, it's Saturday Morning Fan. I believe him. Happy New Year's 2026 for everyone. Many new X-Men Omnis 2026. I haven't even finished. It's interesting how, when you make the announcement, you kind of get used to. You have the first few months of the year, which are Spider-Man heavy, and then the last few months of the year are always X-Men and mutant heavy. Always. Wow. It never ceases to amaze me that they do that, and they keep it consistent. They don't switch it off. And then, sometimes an X-Men title will sneak off. That's why you always see the people at the beginning of the year with announcements like, where are all the X-Men Omnis? Do they know they publish X-Men? And I always remind people that those don't usually come toward the last half of the year. Same thing with Spider-Man. Spider-Man titles usually come at the beginning of the year. So keep that in mind when you're watching those. Absolute Green Lantern. All right, here we go. James, are you watching? Here's a ranking of my absolute DC titles. From my favorite to least favorite. And by the way, my least favorite, still solid. My favorite, Absolute Wonder Woman, followed by Absolute Martian Manhunter, followed by Absolute Superman, and then we have Absolute Green Lantern. I think I might be the only one that puts that above Absolute Batman. And then last but not least, Absolute Flash. There, that's my ranking. And I really like Flash, but I really like the other books as well. How long will Wonder Woman Byrne Omni be in print? I'll say that one will be in print for a while. It's John Byrne, it's Wonder Woman, and they don't have another Wonder Woman scheduled, I think. Let's see, what's the next one that they're doing? Has it been announced, first of all? I don't think it's been announced, so better be quiet. There is more Wonder Woman Omnis coming. No love for the Punisher, I guess. In the Absolute line? Dude, or you mean like new Punisher books? In what format? I have Catwoman Omni pre-order off Amazon. That is the new 52 Catwoman, right? The one with Anya Sinti, Judd Winnick. Do you think they'll make an Omni for Lemire and Bemis's Moon Knight all together? I think it would have to be a modern... They would have to call it Moon Knight Shadows of the Moon or something, to make it... Let's see. It would have to be Ellis, Wood, Bemis, and Lemire, Bendis, and Cullen Bunn. So a lot of different writers. It would all fit into one book, though. Absolute Flash was in the top 9 best-selling comics. Only Marvel one I recall is Deadpool Batman crossover. I think, wasn't that one printed by DC? It's my birthday in a week. I ordered Batman by Paul Dini to read alongside Grant Morrison. I can't wait. Oh, you're in for a treat. Oh, some good stuff in there. Marvel pulling a Lucille Bluth loves to withhold those X-Men Omnis till the end of the year. Yeah, some more are coming too. I haven't announced everything, or I haven't released everything. Which Al Ewing do I get? Defenders or Defenders Beyond? Get Defenders. Defenders Beyond is a follow-up to it, so it's a continuation. I did just I read the new history of the DC universe. I cannot wait for that. I am getting that in the hardcover format that comes out this month. R0, how's it going, buddy? How come Judgment Day event, which is written by Gillen, is not collected in the Gillen Krakoa? I'd rather not buy it out of print Judgment Day Omni with so many times. I have no idea. It's something that they decided, and I did let them know before I even filmed that perhaps they should add those in there along with the Immoral X-Men and Sense of Sinister. So even before I filmed, even before I saw the comments, I mean, I know what to expect. And I'm also an X-Men guy, so of course I know what, would benefit in a collection. I don't know. Is DC Finest equivalent to Epic Collections? What would be their equivalent for modern era epics? They don't have an equivalent for modern era epics, but the Epic Collections and DC Finest are very similar, except they don't put a volume number in the back, which I've seen people get frustrated about. DC Finest does years, so you don't know what exact volume you're getting. And the one thing we did when we launched we kicked off the DC Finest video with Mark Waid. One of the things I mentioned was I wish they had actually put the years that these titles were available instead of making it really vague from 1938 to 2011. Because if you're looking at something like, I don't know, Cassandra Cain Batgirl, like, she wasn't around in 1938. So why waste that? Anyway, yeah, you'll understand when you see it. But it's easy to follow, really. It's not terrible. But I have seen complaints like that. Moon Knight 2, Moon Knight. That's awesome. Do you see DC ever making a Chuck Dixon Nightwing Omni? Or is the compendium final because of the art fixes that they have to do? I see them making it. I don't see why they wouldn't. Hey, Dana, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you, by the way. Marvel made compendiums. What would be your wish list? We've already done a video like that, a live stream. Mine would be, what did I have on my list? Uncanny X-Men with the classic X-Men stories integrated within the issues. I think that's the way to get collectors like myself and readers like myself to buy another format of the same stupid story we already have in Epics and Omnis and the box set and some people in Masterworks. New Avengers was my other choice, but again, integrating the crossovers and the events like Civil War, like House of M, eventually like Secret Invasion. What was my second one? Anybody remember? Anybody that watched that? I can't remember. Doesn't Marvel have any classic comics? Yes, they do. It's called the Silver Age and Golden Age. Those are classic. Inhuman Omnibus in 2026. Probably not. Do you ever get overwhelmed with finding time to read all your Omnis? I do. It's not much finding the time to read the stuff. It's finding this time to do other things with family and friends. Like, I'm going on a camping trip next week, and I have to plan ahead. And that's the thing. Like, it's finding the time to do everything else and trying to make my friends understand what I do. What's up, Sean DeSook? I'm sorry, Joe Cool. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I need to thank you. I read your Green Lantern Order till Emerald Knight, read the first 5 issues of the new compendium. All the references to whatever I read was awesome. Nerded out. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Dom killed it on that overview of the compendium, by the way, if you all haven't had a chance to watch it. Fingers crossed we get an X-Force by Benjamin Percy omnibus soon. Well, it wouldn't be soon. And I'm sure we'll get that in a Wolverine by Percy omnibus one day. But man, it's just like, you know, people were worried that the Dawn of X was going to be the only way to collect them, and then they decided to do the creator-centric books too. So whoever said, I'm sorry, I was keeping an eye on the chat for your reply. It's confusing. Yes, it can be confusing because there are different ways to collect it. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do a video, and I'll ask Peter to join me if he wants. Omar, Animal Man by Morrison just changed my life. What are your thoughts on Milligan? The Milligan and Rick Page run? Those are good. I like them. But not as good as Morrison's Animal Man. Animal Man was the comic book that I read as a kid. I was in middle school when it was coming out, where there was a video rental store, if you all remember those, that had comic books. And when I couldn't find a video game to rent, I was like, oh, well, let's see what comics they had. They did not have any of the X-Men. So I ended up getting Animal Man. And it forever changed the way I thought about comics, that comics could be so much greater than I thought. So, yeah, man, enjoy. Nothing really like it, but that's okay. Okay, baby. The Lemire run's pretty good, though. If you haven't read that, the New 52. The next batch of Epic Collection should be sometime in January, I promise. I need to get with Curtis. We got all the info. The strongest superhero is actually the shelf supporting all. Yes, thank goodness for IKEAs, man. Halo, how have you been? And Happy New Year to you. This year has been off to a strong start. My Green Lantern by Vendetti came on the 2nd. Superman Triangle Era Volume 2 is coming today. And Spider-Man, brand new day. It's on its way. Man, I love people getting excited over books. That's awesome. You know, I get to be the guy that announces things, and I see, you know, the complaints and everything. And it's like, man, do people still get excited about books? And then from time to time, people are like, oh, I'm super excited about this. And I'm not saying you don't have any right to complain. Everybody does, right? Everyone has a voice to be heard. But it does like scare me. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the way people were treating DC for a long time. You already told us about your relationship with Viz. How about Kodansha? Kodansha doesn't really talk to anybody. They kind of have their own Kodansha way, which is fine. I have a friend that works as a third party for Kodansha, but they don't really chat with any influencers, if you will. I want a reprint of Hiro Mashima's hit before Fairy Tail, Rave Master. Yeah, I have the Rave Master. They own the rights to Rave Master, by the way. I have the Tokyo Pop collection, and then when they lost the rights to Kodansha, I have the Del Rey big thick books to finish out. I love that. I actually love it more than Fairy Tail. I ordered Superman Triangle Era Omnibus Volume 2 and Action Comics by Dan Jurgens, Volume 1 from Cheap Graphic Novels and Absolute Superman for All. You are in for some Superman reading, my brother. Hey, Omar, I have a question, but will DC expand their Golden Age DC Finest line? I like an Alan Scott Golden Age DC Finest. Al Pratt, Adam. I think Al would be the best place to go because there wouldn't be a lot of that collected. Green Lantern I don't know. It seems like they have expanded their lines a lot, and hopefully it doesn't mean they're slowing down on other things that they started, like, what was it, Doom Patrol? Like, hopefully we'll get more Legion of Superheroes. Tuesday's my birthday. Bought myself the Ostrander Spectre, and that is a good choice. It's a great choice. What would benefit them is Iron Man by Dugan. You mean an omnibus of that? I'm surprised we don't have that, considering he was writing X-Men at the time when we're getting it. Or no, we do. We already have a X-Men by Dugan omnibus. That would go well with that. Just sell it as an X-Men book. Make the variant cover of X-Men cover. 2026 is looking like a great year to reload my wallet. Only a few books I'm looking forward to. Well, good for your credit score and your wallet. There was also that thing that Bruce sent.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll go get it.
Or is it down? It might be down here, baby. Happy New Year to you. Yes.
Yes.
Would Priest Black Panther be a classic or modern era? 1998, right? I hope they keep it as a classic. And then, like, modern would be maybe Ta-Nehisi Coates. Happy New Year to you! New Avengers era with the events would be perfect way to start that format. That's what I thought. I was, thinking of what people wanted. Kenny X-Men Compendium would be fantastic. I wish they kept those collected editions in print, stock like DC does with some of its titles. Me too, man. Especially the way it sells and it turns out always in the reprint poll. And I am going to continue doing the reprint poll for people that have been worried, asking that, are you going to stop? No, I don't think. I think I made that perfectly clear, didn't I? In one of my videos, I thought. But no, I will continue doing them because I think publishers need to know what people want. At the end of the day, they can do whatever they want to, right? In case we get the Sins of Sinister Immortal X-Men added, I asked even before I saw it, and I will ask them if the collected editions department had any update on those. But thank you so much.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Which super chats have you not?
Hey, Mike. How's your dad, brother? Happy New Year to you and your family, man. Biggest regret in a book you sold or gave away? I gave away on accident 2 copies of Daredevil. Oh, what was it? It was the Love and War Gallery Edition. Because Marvel sent me 2 on accident, and I'm like, cool, I'll give one away. And then I gave the other one away during another giveaway, and I had forgotten I had already given away the extra one. I'm like, oh, I'll just get it again one day. And then it went out of print. And then it was the Squadron Supreme original printing by Mark Grunwald that I had sold many years ago on accident because it has his ashes in the ink.
Yeah.
So actually, I think it was News Pooey Channel sent me a copy. And so that was really sweet. It's back there. I keep it in the back now.
Oh, okay.
Hope your dad's doing well, brother.
And thank
you for you doing, man.
2 NFC hoodies. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I hope you're doing well.
And hello again to everybody saying hello. And I am ready. I just got to plan a little bit more. I spent way too much time on this film studies assignment on Canva because my brain just doesn't work like that. And but I'm hard-headed and I'm like, I'm gonna make this assignment. Anywho, so thankfully I don't have the Sunday scaries, which I've had for like 15 years of my life. So maybe I quit. That
All
would
I
be
need
nice.
to do is turn on an HBO show, and she.
Oh gosh, yes, that
would-
sound. Oh,
when
I
we
hate
were
that
dating,
sound.
I would watch 6 Feet Under, or I can't remember what else was out, and it was always the HBO, the static
Does that
sound.
mean I had to go back to Lexington?
Yeah.
So thank you for the and Quintain, thank you for the super chat. Is JSA classified represented well in collected editions in the JSA Omnis and or compendiums, or will it require its own book?
It will require its own book for everything. Although they should take the time to put it in the compendiums. It's a good idea. I like putting it in the compendium. It's not in the Omnis. I think one or there are a few, but not everything. Oh yes. Can you go back to that, my love? Sad what happened to Riley Omnibus Collector. I hope everything got back together in one piece. No, they still don't know everything. Unfortunately, I guess to the police force, missing comics aren't the greatest thing to spend their time on. So I need to talk to James about he has put a spreadsheet together, and I've asked him to make one that he can anybody that can donate books can edit. So we'll share that.
Aww, that's
because people, people have asked me how they can help, and some people have sent books, and it's one. I mean, there's a reason why we're such a great community. We got each other's back if crap like this happens, and crap like this happens, fires. You can't control everything, unfortunately.
I do, and I really enjoy it, and it's an assignment like. Defend your movie, a movie that other people think is dumb or stupid, and find reviews, and then you have to like make flashcards where the other side is going to be like your rebuttal against their criticism. And the example I made to show people how to do it is Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Will you please tell people about that?
What do you mean about it? I just did.
How much time did you spend?
Oh, way too much.
And Dom will be taking over
while watching one battle after another.
I don't want to talk about that.
That's when I was working on it. Yeah, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, top 10 movies.
She loves them.
John, thank you for the super chat. Top 8 detective stories in a single collection.
Like in one book? Gotham Central? Is that what you mean, John? Or do you want like detective stories, like a whodunit? Because I mean, there was that Bishop series that nobody checked out. What was it called? District X, right? It was really good.
Do you mind, John, to like clarify?
Clarify yourself, John. Put down that Scotch bottle. Defend your movie. The losers get the ticket. You just said what?
Thank you. Ooh, we're gonna watch The Matrix, and we're gonna watch.
You are?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway,
loser has to watch Madam Web. I like.
Oh yes, that's what I was looking for.
Dude, Over the Top is so manly. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever even seen Happy Gilmore.
God bless you, Mike. I say the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay,
He's not supposed to fall in love. He's perpetual child. And he's so proud of that. And I'm like, no, I disagree with your own character.
Opinion. Let me read this. Big Top Pee-wee is better than Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yes, that's what Elmar got me for Christmas.
Yeah, we watched the commentary because I don't think she had ever seen it. But yes, thank you for someone standing up and saying that. It is an unpopular opinion. But you know what? That was the movie that Paul Rubens wanted to make.
Mm-hmm. It was. Like
you said, the reprints were disappointing. You'll receive the new batch of books or reprints or lists. That's all I have for now as far as reprint announcements.
Here we go. John said single volume detective series.
1 volume, said and done.
Okay. Mystery.
Well, Mystery has several volumes though. Gotham Central. That's an easy one. I would think Stray Bullets, but they're not done with Stray Bullets. I really like Stray Bullets. If they ever put Black Sad in a big fat Black Sad.
Gotham Central's like this thick.
It totally counts.
Godly. Okay, go.
Wait, there is that sleeper omnibus too.
Hey, that's what Mikey said.
Yeah, there's that sleeper omnibus though. Same thing. I would go with Gotham Central over Sleeper though, and I love Sleeper. It's a good one.
Wait, so how many is that? You need 8.
What?
That was the super chat. 8.
You want 8 for that? No, you get 2, John. Are you sure? Top 8 detective stories.
Yes, sure.
Okay, fine. Then I'm definitely gonna use Miss Tree. I'm gonna use Black Sad.
Wait, but you can't.
Stray Bullets, like I just said. What's another really good one? A Torpedo, 1936. What is it? 6. I need 2 more. Flashpoint. There you go. And what's another Brubaker? I don't want to use Brubaker. I'm just trying. I have 2 Brubakers in there. And Sleeper. That's a Brubaker. Dang it.
The Fade Out.
Fade Out's Brubaker too. Shoot. Casanova.
Scooby Doo Omni.
Why did I forget that? Thank you all so much for help. There you go. Thank you, John, for playing. Good morning over at Melanie. I saw the Black Panther Priest run coming to Epic comment. Judging by other Marvel Knights titles, it would probably be modern. Ta-Nehisi Coates would be modern volume 10.
Thank you for the super chat.
Charlie has already mapped it out, I'm sure, because he loves mapping out books. I need to get him on an Evergreen stream. Charlie, where are your hours? Get your agent to contact my agent. Melanie. His agent's going to contact you.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And look, I know there are people that are wanting some of those reprints. Like that Legion book has been out of print for years. It just kind of came out of left field. Unless Cy Spurrier is working on something at Marvel.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's all I have as far as what's coming out in 2026. Unless they add more things, and they have in the past, and they totally could again.
For modern era epics like Bendis' New Adventures, how will events like Secret Invasion be collected? Will they get a similar treatment to Annihilation, or should I grab those events and trade separately?
They'll probably get that treatment, like the epic event treatment.
That only sound like Eddie Murphy during Delirious. What creatives would you want to do a series? E.g., Jeff Lemire writing Doom Patrol with art by Javier Rodriguez is my dream.
Oh, that's okay. You can't just make it X-Men, right? I could.
Well, you could.
I mean, it would be Jeff Johns working on Uncanny X-Men with artwork by, oh man, who's a modern artist I really like? Sean Murphy. Really? Oh man, they would kill it. Let's see. Let's think outside the box. Something unique and interesting. I want Marvel to have these kind of books that DC does, like by Tom King, these standalone books like Human Target, and which we need to record, and Mr. Miracle. So, we are doing new Miracle Man story. I know people are waiting on the Dark Age, but I don't know if that will ever come out because of everything going on. I'm sure one day it will. I know Mark Buckingham wants it to come out. So maybe a Miracle Man new story. That'd be so hard without the Dark Age, though. But okay. Miracle Man, Al Ewing, and somebody outside the box like Rafael Grandpa on artwork. I love that dude's art. It's not for everybody, but I love it. Legion reprint made. What was the comment? Legion reprint. It was Foxy. Who loves?
Oh, I don't know, baby.
Who loves Howard Mackie? Liar. I'm still salty.
I remember I show things that don't need answers while you're talking.
Oh, okay. I'm still salty. I wasn't collecting when that Nascenti DD came out. I picked up the Epic collections and fell in love with the story. Typhoid Mary does rock. I love how complicated she is.
I'm sure you've been asked this before, but are we getting a Daredevil Nascenti Omni Volume 1 reprint?
No, not that I've seen. We have a Volume 2 coming out. But they do have our list, and they did ask for it 2 weeks ago. It was right before Christmas that the new head of the department asked for it again. So,
what's the one license and the person clarified comic, not car, for Marvel that hasn't been collected that you want to be collected?
Oh, I'm selfish. G.I. Joe.
Yeah, you can be selfish.
G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Question for you.
Hear me out. I know people are like rolling their eyes, like, why waste their time on that? I want Transformers with the original scans and restoration, not the IDW scans that Skybound used. And I want an omnibus format. And I know people are like, oh, I like that paper stock. And that's cool. It is. But omnibus just means bigger with letter pages. Yes. Give me that. And I guess Shogun Warriors for something new.
Oh, and somebody did mention about my mic cutting out, so let me know if that's an issue. What will be binding of Mad Love Deluxe Edition?
I don't know. It's a new printing. I hope it's sewn binding. I hope so. I don't know though. Happy Saturday.
Thank you.
Oh,
J. Michael White.
I loved Friday. Happy Saturday. Good video on Friday. I ended up ordering after it. That book almost made my top 10 reads. It was excellent. I like stories like that. That and Hoptown Mysteries really surprised me. If you like it, check out Hoptown Mysteries too. But that one is one said and done. There's another one for John. John's still here, or is he scotched out?
A student who loves Twin Peaks. She loves Hoptown Mysteries. So if you like Twin Peaks,
Hoptown Mysteries is like Twin Peaks. It's so weird. Like characters in the background that are just looking at the main characters will play an important part later on, and they'll be known as, like the log lady.
Yeah, there were some weird moments in that book.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great story.
Let's see. It is about time for BD Cosmos. What's up with the restock of Daredevil by Zdarsky Volume 2? Is it possible there's more than those coming for other books due to the lack of solicited reprints?
I didn't see there was. Usually when that happens, the distribution is clearing them out or found like an extra pallet. Oh.
That's it. I'm sorry.
You know what? That's a good way of saying you need to tone it down some when we're arguing. Hey, baby, the mic is cutting out when you're yelling at me. She just gets excited.
Jack Sparrow, thank you for the super chat.
I love this question.
Well, we get Catwoman Jim
Ballad
Omni before GTA 6.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna play it safe. There's a 50% chance of that happening before GTA 6.
Carson's pointing out there haven't been any deluxes with some binding for years.
That DC has done? What about Human Target has its own binding, doesn't it? You're the one that took it out of my hands, and you're gonna do an overview of it. You don't remember?
No, sir. We did book club, and
Mike,
I never looked
the mic. oh, that's gonna come in handy so many times. The mic. I'm just kidding, baby.
Talk about BD Cosmos.
BD Cosmos. If you're interested in living in Canada and you want big books for affordable prices, check out BD Cosmos. And they are the Canadian leader in graphic novels. They have a physical storefront in Montreal, Quebec, and the website is bdcosmos.com. 25% off your order of 99 Canadian dollars or more. Free shipping everywhere in Canada for every order of 250 Canadian dollars or more. And at the checkout, let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. You'll be added to their $25 gift card raffle. Entries are valid for new and returning customers. And now, what is that, baby?
BD Cosmos with rewards and raffles, taking care of customers in Canada. Pew, pew, pew.
Yes. Guns blazing. Canada style. All right, let me hit this. And don't forget at this moment to hit that like button, please. Thank you so much. Your first live stream of the year. If this is your first, raise your hand if this is your first time here. Or if you're an old timer like John. No, I'm just kidding.
John,
John's
thank you for the super chat.
Would
you like to read that?
I'm not reading that garbage. What is wrong with you? That scotch got to be hitting you hard. You'd argue less if you weren't wrong.
Hoptown Mysteries.
Yeah.
Mysteries.
There's
Hoptown, HOB Town.
Yeah, it's 3 volumes so far, published by Oni Press, and they are really good and way different.
And Saturday Morning Fan, you're saying the Spider-Man Octogirl manga just released Volume 3. Oh, cool! Spider-Gwen has showed up. Deadpool manga out of nowhere got a Volume 3 also. Yeah, I liked the Spider-Man Octogirl. It was cute. I had some reservations about it, but yeah, I liked it. With great power.
Yeah, great power. Biggest reprints I'm waiting for are Uncanny 4, Age of Apocalypse, and Inferno. It's a long wait, I know. Not as long as they used to be, I hope.
Let me do my Tina impersonation. Hey, Omar.
Man, that's pretty good. You sound just like...
Hey, Omar.
That's pretty
What
good.
release window do you think will the release of the recent Godzilla vs. Marvel Omnibus, which include Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe and Godzilla vs. Marvel Heroes?
I don't know. I hope they... I think they have more planned, don't they? I hope they continue those for a while.
Hey, Omar. How confident are you in Epic Collections continuing to get released for years to come? As someone getting back into collecting, it seems too good to be true.
Oh, this is the 12th year. So people keep buying, they'll keep making them. That's the key, right? When people lose interest, Ooh, Uncanny by Rainbow Rowell. I do like, I did like She-Hulk by Rainbow. Be a lot of them dudes sitting around drinking coffee, talking about their day, and I love that. That's my favorite stuff that Claremont did. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. I love that's a David Marquez wrote, right?
Hey, Omar. Out of the
I
X-Men
think
hobbies
Smokey
coming out,
sounds like
what are you looking forward to the most?
The one I haven't announced yet. And I know it's going to be like, when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, that's it. Nope, not that one. It's probably going to be one of the last announcements. X-Men fans are going to be eating good. Everybody else is going to be mad.
In order to have the end of the Krakoa era in hardcover, I have to get the Fall Rise Omnibus, which is out of print. Maybe Marvel will reprint the 2 minis and material from X-Men 35 only.
Wait. It's out of print already? Jeez. I don't know. I assume they're going to put all that stuff, because it wasn't really an event. I assume they're going to put that stuff in the final Fall of X Omnibus, whatever it's going, or Rise of the Powers of X Omnibus.
Sell Josh on Appleseed.
2 words. Masamune Shiro. I mean, do you need anything else? Cops. Cyberpunk. Police officer. Oh my gosh. Get ready to do a lot of reading, though, because the data files are crazy in those books. Although I think they're actually separating. They might take out all the data files from the tankobons and put them in the data file source book itself. That would be cool. But no, it's great, man. It's futuristic cyborgs and humans working together, solving crimes in a future time.
I don't know if someone asked this before, but Omar, do you agree with the content in Krakoa Gillen Omni?
Do I agree? I sent them an email before I announced it, so no. I think it would benefit from adding Sense of Sinister and Immoral X-Men and parts of X. But, I don't work for them. So at the end of the day, they can do whatever they want to. But I did make it clear. And I am very diplomatic with my emails. It's not coming from a place of anger. I just want people to be happy, and I want books to sell. And I think that's the way I worded it. So, no, I wasn't. I think it could be done better, but I also don't, I worked in IT for 20 years. IT folk, I don't know if any of you all work there, are very territorial. You can't tell the Outlook guy what to do if you're from cybersecurity. You can't tell him how to do his job or her job. It's just the way people are. So I don't know if these people are I know I've stepped on some toes in the past when suggesting some additions, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Which is fine for them. Genuinely happy for them. Marvel needs to invest in their other IP, like in Humans. Well, if not for the sales of X-Men or the inevitable, Wolverine Omnibus, we wouldn't have things like Inhumans Omnibus if it ever comes out, right? That's how we're able to get things like Squirrel Girl Omnibus. You take the profit from this and then show the love to something else that isn't quite as popular, knowing that it probably won't sell as much, and almost take a gamble on. Sometimes it surprises them, and then sometimes they go to liquidation, unfortunately, which is a shame. But I mean, that's what they do. It's something that I've learned from just the publishers. That's what Dark Horse does. That's what DC does, is to take the profits from that Batman, from that X-Men, from that Spider-Man, and then go and throw some of that money for the restoration on something that they've been wanting to do, like a Love Project. But
what Omnis do you want to see printed on paper like Warlord?
Oh, dude.
Arion, Jonah Hex?
First of all, you're a man after my own heart. I love all those books. Sergeant Rock, the Bronze Age Batman, and I know I'm going to get stoned for that. Not stoned. Stoned for that one, because some people were really upset about that paper stock, and I get it. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but I think it works and it looks really good. Batman by Bronze Age Volume 1. Anything that they do in Bronze Age, I would love to see get that kind of paper stock. So yeah, anything before the modern age, maybe the cutoff point being Crisis on Infinite Earths. Like the Jonah Hex, you said it, man.
Thank you, Bruce, for the super chat. We've got your package to open later.
I was just talking about
2 pounds versus Birthright Volume 2, which weighs almost 6 pounds. Why did DC use such awful paper?
Bruce, I was just saying that not everybody likes this paper stock. It's something new they wanted to try to have the art fully or restored as close to the way that it was supposed to look when it came out. And Mike Grell approved. They tried different paper stocks. So it wasn't like, let's go in the cheap side. And this paper stock isn't cheap, as I mentioned on my video. It's actually pretty pricey. But that's why. They wanted it to look as best as possible. I will say it will, the only downside to this is if you already have limited space, these books are going to be thicker, as I did a comparison. I love the paper stock in the original Fourth World Omnibus and the Image Hasbro compendiums. Now, those are actually cheaper than the paper stock they're using, but it does have that same feeling, that texture that you will feel on the paper.
Let's see. Josh is asking if we could say a prayer that you get this job. Josh, what's the job that you're interviewing for? You applied for? We definitely will. Please let us know. And any idea if Time will continue to do deluxe editions of their current Conan run like they did for Volume 1?
I think I know that. Maybe. I can say maybe right now. Yeah, Josh is right. I'm not 100% right, of course. It's not that it's cheap, because it is also pricey to print on glossy paper stock. It's just that's something that a lot of people have gotten accustomed to because of high, like they think glossy equals high-end paper stock. And again, I think it should be a case by case, because at one time Dark Horse was thinking about putting Berserk with a glossy paper stock. And can you imagine manga fans? I think they actually might have been the license holder stepping in and saying no, because some manga, like 7 Seas, print some stuff in the glossy paper stock and it just doesn't look right.
I love the Dawn Reign of X style collection. I would love if they did that for the current X-Men, Green Lantern titles, current Ultimate titles, and Absolute titles, maybe.
Oh, the style. That's awesome.
Sell me on James Tynion's Detective Comics Omnis. I'm a big Batman fan. Is it a must-read run?
The one thing I will say that I really, really dug about Tynion's Detective? Oh, Detective is solid. That's one of my favorites. It's that's the reunion of the Bat family. That's got Tim Drake for a little bit. It's got Batwoman. It's got Cassandra Cain, now known as Orphan. That's probably not the best name for an orphan, but that's her name. And all of them working together. It's got less Batman at times and more of the Bat family, which I really, really enjoy. And to me, I think that's what made it work. His Batman run is solid because what Tynion did is develop new characters. And, we get tired of the same rogue gallery, right? I've seen the complaints. I complain too. How many times are we going to tell another story with Ra's al Ghul? He's my favorite villain. How many times are we going to tell another Mr. Freeze story, another Joker story, although Joker does play a part in that. But he creates his own characters and kind of does his own things with them. And I got to give him props for that. That is so cool. Not a lot of people do that, especially when you're working with a huge rogue gallery of Batman. About the package will get progressively worse and worse as the year continues. Thanks for the warning, Bruce. I got one.
Well, let's just go ahead and open it right now.
No.
Yes. Yes. Here, answer this question.
It's just assumed they'll reprint Krakoa OHCs for either Omni route, Anthology, or Creator-centric. Extra Swords, Hellfire, God, Inferno, X-Life. I think they were thinking of the collectors that have gotten the oversized hardcovers whenever they were thinking of these Creator-centric Omnis. They were like, okay, well, they already have that. Why would mother...
No, go ahead.
Why? I can't. Why would they double dip? I think that's why they did it. I don't know. I hope that they do put the stuff in there because those books are out of print, and not everybody gets created. God, what is this? Elf? It's a freaking puzzle. Guess what's not getting put together, Bruce? Why? Okay, first of all, why was this already a thing?
I wonder if anybody will write on their assignment, they're defending Elf, that it's a good movie.
The loser has to put the stupid puzzle together.
Yeah, the mic just cut out on your cursing.
Bruce, why? Haven't I treated you kindly, Bruce? I did not get put in charge of the Warlord paper stock. I'm sorry. God, I hate that movie. How soon can we get DC Omni announcements for September, December? Hopefully get Superman Triangle 3 and some other highly requested Omnis.
Thank you for the super chat.
I will say they took our list that I shared with them very seriously for reprints and new ideas. So thank you all for voting. The polls will be back. And that's all I can say.
Any news on a timeline when we may get news on new and re-releases for Buffy?
I'll ask Nick. I'll actually text Nick. I owe him a phone call. So he owns. He's the owner of Dynamite, so he would be the one to know. And he told me that they would be. But I think because of everything with Diamond that I've already said, they have to be crowdfunded. But I will definitely ask.
How many Appleseed Deluxes?
That's it, and it's the complete series. The two that they've announced: the data files and the what is source book. I think it's what they're calling it.
Jack's yelling. Oh,
The Spice Girls.
What about Madame Web puzzles?
Okay, don't give him any ideas, please.
Has anyone been collecting outside of the Omnis? I just ordered that new Marvel Legends Juggernaut. Now, I noticed I've gotten more into reading comics. I've gotten back into buying toys and figures.
Melanie?
For him, yeah.
I collect all the X-Men Legends. But that's it. I draw the line because I came really close. Like, well, technically Franklin is a mutant. I need that Fantastic Four box set. Then I thought, no, because then I get Fantastic Four. I have to get things like stupid Dragon Man and Red Ghost. And then I'm like, well, they are the foundation of the Marvel Universe. I need Galactus. And if I get Galactus, I have to get all his heralds. Then I get Silver Surfer. And that leads, oh, no, it's a dumb rabbit hole I can't do.
In a Krakoa start to finish Omnis, where would the Gala sit?
Well, they would be at the end of the Reign of X. End of Reign of X. And then one every year for, I guess, after Reign comes what? Trial of X. And then Destiny of X. Yeah, and then Fall of X.
They have Alf puzzles.
You don't need to tell Bruce any ideas, please. I hope Marvel either includes the 8 Deaths of storyline in Volume 2 or does not include it at all and instead saves that miniseries for future AMS by Jeb Kelly Omnis. I want them. That's one question that I do have to clarify that.
Bruce, thank you for
blame Shelly for that idea and sorry for what will arrive later. Okay, well, Shelly gets a pass because she's a lady and she doesn't know better.
Whoa.
She doesn't know
like
that
50,
well.
No, sir. We just lost 50 people.
Because I said Shelly's a lady and doesn't know better about the things I hate. You don't want to talk me English, so if Shelly has to take this up with anybody, it's you.
Speaking of women, any exciting female-centric Marvel Omnis announcements?
Yes.
Okay. How excited are you for Spectrum Deluxe from Manga?
So excited, dude.
The month.
So excited. You hyped that up so much, man. I cannot wait to read it. Orphan and 5 Beasts, Bath of Blood, and More Weight. And all my other top comics of the year. Okay. Yes. You do? You have good taste. You know that, Ben? For a guy whose brain is so up there, like, because you're so tall, like, you have really good taste.
We all have the same attitude towards that.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, man alive. Okay.
Bruce knows I'm a gentleman, not much a scholar.
Is it true they're releasing Marvel and Indiana Jones as an omnibus?
I don't know that answer. What have you heard?
Do you know if there's a comic where Major Victory meets and confronts Justice after he activated his mutant powers and Justice went to jail?
Yeah, that does happen in the New Warriors. Yeah, that does happen in New Warriors Omnibus Volume 2 is where you're going to see a little bit of that. I always wanted that big crossover. Why didn't we ever get that big Guardians and New Warriors crossover?
Paul, I bought
the
issue yesterday. I haven't read it yet, so thanks for asking. I get what you're saying about Marvel mappers being territorial, but at the end of the day, you're speaking for us, their customers. Obviously, they can't give us everything we want, but they should still listen when we talk.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but you have to. I think it's my mind that came from project management. Whenever you're dealing with different corporations, you still have to keep a level head. Like, it's going to get frustrating because you're not going to have it your way. And my way has never been my way. It's always been the way of what benefits everybody. And that's the way I've always worked. It's never been about, I think this should be, by the way, I never use that. I think this is better. It's always about you all. At the end of the day, every business is going to do whatever they want to, right? Like, nobody's going to listen to a guy that goes, let me tell you about this. Like, and also bombard them with a bunch of these. I have to wait until the right time to email them and have that open communication, hopefully, which seems to have happened a couple times already. So I'm hoping for the best.
I need a little help decision making. Should I either get the Houston Moon Knight Omni on auction or volumes 1 through 5 of Mike Grell's Green Arrow?
Just get the Omnis of Mike Grell's. Those are still in print.
I love Scarlet Witch by Orlando, and
yes, it's so good. I'm sorry, Volume 1 is out of print right now. Mike Grell, forgot about that, of Green Arrow. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
Okay. I picked up Sorcerer Supreme issue 1 yesterday by Orlando because I'm like, oh, it's Orlando and Scarlet Witch, and the cover is gorgeous.
It's a really good book.
I haven't read it yet though. Thank you for the super chat. Except Historia, any other upcoming Wonder Woman Absolute editions?
I don't think I saw any on the list. Doesn't mean that they can't add it later on for 2027.
Remember when Alicia would sing this?
Yeah.
Burger King jingle.
Man, I had a lot of fun with my kids yesterday.
Oh.
Like, just talking to them about, I made an impromptu decision. I'm like, I'm not going to film anything. I need a break. Poppy needs a break. So I took them to Cincinnati to go to toy shops and go to the mall. And it was just fun, like, talking to them. They're both teenagers now. And I always want to have the same relationship that my dad had with me, with my kids. It's like they can always come to me to talk about anything or nothing at all.
I know the answer to this. Do you know if the Joker ever killed a kid in comics?
He's dark.
Wait, maybe I don't know the answer.
I mean, he did.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we brought him back later on.
Okay, that wasn't comics. It wasn't just animated.
Jason Todd?
Yeah.
No, that's Death in the Family.
Okay,
Crowbar
yeah.
and then blew him up. It's just the double down. He ain't dead enough for me.
Yeah. Jason Todd says hi.
Yep. Happily watching you guys. Well, thank you, Manila, for watching. Much love back to you.
Thoughts on Chuck Austin as a comic writer? I thought his Action Comics mid-2000 Superman run was not great.
Speaking of diplomatic, that is such a nice way of putting not good at all. I liked his War Machine, which he drew himself. He is an artist. I actually liked his stupid manga, the baseball one. Was it called? Too Hot for Summer or something like that? That Tokyo Pop release. Whenever they were blowing up, they were like, we need more. And they got American writers to come in and write manga. But that's it. Everything else, no. I'm not a fan of his at all.
Hey, Mark. Any news on Tomb of Dracula Omni Volume 2?
No news, my friend.
I just wanted to ask if The Amazing Spider-Man by Zeb Wells is really that bad, because I kind of want to check it out, especially with the new Omnibus coming out soon-ish.
Can you hold that there for a second, my love? This is something very important. I always tell people, I don't care what the internet says, judge it for yourself. You're going to miss a lot of stories that you could love. I'm not saying you're going to love this one, that you could end up loving because somebody on Reddit or on Facebook groups or on YouTube or on TikTok's like, this is the worst Spider-Man run ever. Ever since I was a kid, I've heard this. David Michelinie's run. He doesn't know how to write characters. Everybody sounds like a cutout version of their former selves. No matter who is writing Spider-Man, it's always the worst run ever. I heard the same thing, throughout the years. JMS, what he did with Sins Past, and then, of course, later on with One More Day. But there's some really good stuff in there. Howard Mackey. After that, it was Nick Spencer. Then, oh my gosh, no matter who is writing Spider-Man, it's always the worst run ever. Judge it for yourself and try it out. Seriously, that's it. Did I like it? No, but doesn't mean you're not going to. Doesn't mean that you're gonna not fall in love with it. Check it out. Judge it for yourself. Don't get the omnibus, but get a trade paperback. See if it's for you.
Oh, I love the first trade. The first trade was awesome.
Yeah, I dug the first trade.
And then and then I didn't like it.
Then Paul or
John, I'm so sorry.
Spider Goblin.
Super chat. Omar Melanie, focusing on comics from 2025, name and rank the top 3 publishers this year according to each of you.
Number 1, Mad Cave. They killed it this year. 2025, they brought in more paper. They have a young adult line. They have a manga line. They have a kiddie line, like for little kids. And they have Mad Cave. They're bringing in European comics. They're bringing original stories. They have ongoing series. They have licensed. Oh my God, they killed it. For a small, tiny, little Florida publishing company that was struggling at the beginning, and they will always have a special place in my heart because they were the first company to reach out to me. And I'm not saying this because of that. I'm saying because it's fact. The sales of their books have been stellar. They actually, because it feels like a family. So everybody that I talk to that has written for them, I have friends that write for them. I have friends that edit for them. They treat everybody with respect and well. They're creators. Number 2, DC Comics, man. DC Comics, are you kidding me? That the DC Finest line, the Omni line, the Absolute line, their compact line, it's killing it. Killing it. Third, this is a little tough because I have some favorites, but Dark Horse. Dark Horse has figured out a way that with Berserk, they can fund other projects like Hellsing, like Trigun. And then from those earnings, they can fund things like Lone Wolf and Cub. And now we're getting Appleseed. It is a dream come true for anybody that has been reading manga. All of us old farts that have been waiting for these books to be collected properly and back in print. Not only that, but in hardcover format. Like it's an amazing time to be living in the world of collected editions. Hopefully, next year will be different. I'll have 3 different. That was a great question, John.
Yeah, it was. I agree with Omar.
You don't have to agree with me, baby.
Oh no, I'm just because I don't think about publishing companies when I'm reading. Like there's nothing else. It's just the story,
and that's okay.
So I don't. I thank you, John, for including me in the question. I am not ignoring it on purpose. I have no answer.
That gonna cry.
Thank you for the super chat
for a reprint of Wonder Woman by Simone Omni. I think that was voted in our top 20, so you don't have to cry hard. Cry a little. That's a good book title. Don't cry hard, cry a little.
I'm going to go ahead and open up.
Wait, Bruce got his own special opening with that puzzle.
Yeah, thanks. We were talking about it.
Guys, did you ever get burned out from comics? Like when it's every day for many hours for many years? Is it too much of a good thing? I think everybody. That's like everything, right? People get burned out on video games. People get burned out on movies, anime, whatever it is. And yeah, I think it's okay to move on to something else for a while and then come back. And if you truly miss it, you will come back. In terms of storyline, which one should I choose between Hoxpox and Blue and Gold? Storyline? If you fall in love with Hoxpox, you're going to fall in love with the Krakoa era. So that will be, oh my gosh, that's 11 Omnis you'll have to get, plus the events. Blue and Gold, you'll have Mutant Genesis, and then Blood Ties, and then whatever's in the middle. And then afterwards, which will probably be like Legion Quest or something like that. So 4 altogether. So I would go, oh, this is a tough one. My heart says Mutant Genesis. My heart says Mutant Genesis. My childhood says Mutant Genesis. But the right answer might be Hoxpox. Hellsing is so good. Since Dark Horse is funding things like, oh my God, it's volume 8. I don't know. If that, I hope it made enough money. Oh, you are so welcome, Adrian. It's a price situation, so I'd have to get the volumes. The Moon Knight Omni is also damaged, but it's cheap. Oh, shoot. Go for Moon Knight, because that's a kind of one and done.
You want to show this?
Blade of the Immortal, Lone Wolf and Cub. Ooh, that's a tough one, but Lone Wolf and Cub is the right answer. And I love Blade. Blade's in my favorite manga of all time, top 20 for sure. Who sent this? Was it David Washington? This came for the Uncanny Omar from. Did it have something in here?
No, I'm sorry.
The Washington Comics. So Dr. David Washington, forward by martial arts. Billy Blank sent forward to this. That's awesome. What did he do? What was that thing that he did? Was it Tai Bo? Something like that. So let me see. This is created and written by David Washington and illustrations by Zengiz Tazbolatov. So this is an original graphic novel, Amazon bestseller, Black Defender, The Awakening. And is it sold exclusively through Amazon, maybe? But here's some of that artwork. Wicked. Thank you. Which format of Werewolf by Night do you think we have a better chance of seeing first? Epic Collection or an omnibus reprint? A reprint when... I don't know. Maybe we'll get those in epics. Let's burn out on video games until Expedition 33. Martian Manhunter. Yes. So I guess Omar didn't harness his inner Tom Jones, but maybe he'll harness his inner Faith Hill. I got myself Spider-Man the Clone Saga and Spider-Man by JMS for my birthday. Those will be my first Spidey comics ever. I live on the edge. Good for you. I hope you enjoy them. What are the top must-have Mad Cave titles? Oh, that's a tough one. I like a lot of those. Dick Tracy was one of my favorite reads last year, and that title is awesome. But, I mean, so is their Flash Gordon. They're doing the classic Flash Gordon series. They're doing Smurfs, and that is being published by their Paper Cuts imprint. Nottingham is coming out in an omnibus. It's a softcover omnibus, but it is coming out next year. I really enjoyed Pop Kill. I need to get my overview done of that. And, actually, no. Hardcover comes out later this year. February? Yeah. And Battle Cats is a lot of fun. Omar's top 3 enemies. Bruce, John, and Warren. Well, I haven't seen Warren for a while. Can you recommend any epics that have complete runs collected in one volume? Black Widow by Edmondson. Well, I think of like standalone ones like Kill Raven. That's all one and done. You don't need anything else. Walter Simonson spread across 2 epics. The next one, the Edmondson stuff is all in that book. But then you have like the standalones like Greg Rucka Black Widow and Devin Grayson Black Widow. And let's see here. Man, this is a tough question. There's not a lot. Usually epics are during that time when writers were on a book for a long time. So it would have to be something modern, but even...
That's from Ian.
Ian sent me this?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Sorry, I am thinking, golly. New Event? No. See? Yeah, those... Dark Avengers by Bendis. Ian, thank you so much from Circuit 42. I had no idea you were going to send me this, brother.
That was Jewish Dragon.
Oh. Can I see the...
Because there's an original piece of art he won in an auction here.
Oh, okay. It is Ian Jewish Dragons. Okay. Sorry about that. Happy holidays to you and the family. I sort of pressure you are constantly being sent books. Presume. Oh, thank you. But I thought perhaps you don't have a copy of Dennis Cohen's art book. Your copy is signed by Dennis, Michael Stafford, and Jason Medley.
Dang.
Also,
sweet.
I won an auction for this drawing of some minor mutant character who will probably never be in more than a couple of issues, but I figured you might have heard of this guy. By the way, it's an original piece. Oh, Brian Chang.
You definitely made this.
Ghost Rider, Star Wars, Hulk, not a print. I hope you and the girls have a wonderful Christmas and a new year.
Okay. Hold it up with the tape. Look at there it is.
Oh, dude. Now let me put. There we go.
Okay, I'll get the rest.
This is all taped up. Thank you so much. This is my buddy Jewish Dragons. Man, I did not expect that. Sorry, I thought of Ian immediately. Thought of Circuit 42. Wow. Okay, so it's encased. This is by Cliff Chang.
Oh wow,
dude, that is bad. Hey,
here, let me get the rest of the tape off.
Dick Tracy's such a fun read. Need to get Flash Gordon, Mad Cave's kid titles such as Princess Guinevere and Jewel Riders. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table are also good. My buddy Joe Corolla does that. When will the overview of Human Target deluxe?
Whenever Omar wants to film it.
I gotta record that. Oh my god, wow.
But he asked.
True Dragon is a true gentleman. Absolutely.
He did ask me to help, so it's coming. It's coming.
There you go.
Damn.
Thank you for yes, and thank you for the chat for answering this. The entire Grunwald Makio run of 2 and 1 is in the next epic, so I'm excited to get that. That's got some great stories in there.
Sooner than later will the overview be.
There you go.
There we go.
How possible is the epics of Cloak and Dagger? The art in it was so beautiful. I agree. I think all they would have to do is just, put the change the trade dress from what were they, classics to epics. That's it. Omar, is the normal Batman run in trouble because of the absolute run? No, not at all. I mean, Ultimate Spider-Man back in the early odds was outselling, almost doubling the number of ongoing or 616 Spider-Man numbers. They still never canceled it. They'll never. I mean, I'm happy. I think it's wonderful, but we've done this before, right? Like, we know eventually these alternate realities will probably go away and the original universe will stick. But I'm glad it's selling. My goodness. It's selling amazing numbers. Any big 2 omnis with good romance plots? Kirby Love and War and
All Red's Silver Surfer.
That's a good one, baby.
Yeah, memory for the win.
Good job, man. I said Kirby's Love and War. I cheated. You actually have a legit answer. Yeah, that's a good one.
There we go.
She-Hulk by Rainbow Rowell too. There. Now, if you live in the EU and you're interested in purchasing any of the books we're talking about, check out waltzcomicshop.com. They have the cheapest pre-order price for Marvel and DC big books within the EU. Flat shipping rates for €12 for all EU countries. Emails answered within 24 hours. And if you write near mint condition, all one word at the checkout, you get free shipping for all EU countries with your first order of over €40 or more. And that's
Waltz Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ting, ting, ting.
Thank you, baby. Do you think we'll get Houston's Moon Knight in modern era epic collections? Because I could get that if I lose the. Oh yeah, I think that will come. They're done with the classic stuff. The next stuff would have to be modern. OG Batman and Detective are great comics right now. They are safe. Look at that from John. I got that one, and then
Super chat.
Whoa! With great power.
Thank you for
Stars and Stripes.
If you were the writer for X-Men, who would you have in the roster? I guess I should.
I remember. I interviewed. Ooh, look at that! I interviewed Ron Mars many years ago on a podcast, and he said something that stuck with me. He said, "When you're a writer and a fan, sometimes it's so difficult to break away from being a fan, because the curse is if you're a writer and you're coming in it as a fan, you always had a favorite run." And he said that was his problem with Thor's run, his run on Thor. Because he was coming in as a Walter Simonson fan, and
Preacher.
That's
the
yeah,
okay,
that's
sorry. Okay. Back to X-Men.
But anyway, so he said what he did for his Thor run and why it's not well remembered is he recycled everything that he loved about Walter Simonson's run. I think that would be my problem, is breaking away from that Chris Claremont Outback era, because immediately off the top of my head, who would I love to use? Longshot, Wolverine, Storm, and Havoc, Polaris, Psylocke, Betsy Braddock. It's like, oh wait, I'm just going through the Outback era here. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right. First of all, we graduate a New Mutant to be the leader of the X-Men. It has to be Sam DaCosta. It would have to be my boy Sunspot. Let's make him the leader.
Wow.
Yeah. Have a little progressiveness in there. Yeah. Progressive. Look at that. Oh no, Storm was already the leader. Chris Claremont out progressive me long time ago. Dang it! Claremont strikes again. All right. Anyway, no, for real. I'm tired of these New Mutants staying new. They're not new. They've been around for freaking 40 plus years. Let's give them a spotlight. Let's give
It's the Great Falcon softball tournament.
Shut up! That's how you open it up. Roberto da Costa. That's right.
Gold balls.
No, we're not adding gold balls. All right. That's number 1. Number 2. Oh gosh, dang it. Rogue. Number 3. Blink. I actually like that idea of Clarice Ferguson. Blink. Number 4. Long Shot. I can't say it.
Like Long Shot.
I love Long Shot. You leave him alone.
Why don't I like Long Shot?
5. All right, here we go. Think outside. Okay, now I gotta think outside the box. Who's that? Gosh, man, it seems like everybody has already done this though. The Krakoa era just ruined everything because everybody was playing softball.
So you're saying
in a bathtub.
Chekhov's run is your basis.
Shut up! No, it's not. Let me cook. Okay, hold on. Who's that? Wait, the kid with the lobsters. What's his name? He really sucked. He was in Fallen Angels, and then they brought him back. He can come back with 1 lobster because the other one died. Okay. Look at that. Thinking outside the box. I do kind of like Tempest. Oh, Tempo. Always like Tempo. So let's bring her in. Justice and Firestar. Look at that. Honey Badger. Oh yeah. One more. Oh, man, it feels so wrong not to have Storm on my team. Madison Jeffries. Final answer. Why do I overthink this so hard? Like anybody cares.
Omar and John, you want 8? That's too many. Omar Mutants. I will spend 35 minutes on this question. Thank you for the super chat.
Sunspot, one of my favorites as a kid. My friends used to tease me that he was the bargain basement. Look, man, it's a Latino reading X-Men. We didn't have much, right? We didn't have no dudes that looked like us. But Sunspot was the dude. But as soon as he started speaking Portuguese, we were like, I don't know what he's saying, man. Is he still Latino? So South America and Brazil.
Look was asking who said that about Thor.
Ron Mars.
Okay.
Yeah. Ron Mars said that it was really difficult to write Thor because he could not get away from the Walter Simonson run. So that's why his run is not memorable. Yeah.
Bar, thank you for the super chat. Which DC women would fit neatly into X-Men?
Let me tell you something right now, Bar. I would fit any of those ladies neatly into X-Men. Big Barda. That wasn't a sexual thing. It was just as a writer. What the heck? Big Barda. She's not really. Turns out she wasn't really from.
Mikey said Savage Land. Big Barda, sign me up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Drawn by John.
Gosh, that Big Barda. Big Barda.
She really does. Wolverine's like, let's go, bub. Who's that big lady? Okay, that might have been a little. See, that's my problem. But I write too much of myself in that character. Okay. Hold on. Who else? Another DC character that would fit smoothly into the mutants?
With Poison Ivy.
Ladies. Yeah, Poison Ivy. That's a good one, right? Her powers are kind of mutant-like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another character that. What's her name? Not Empress. Actually, Empress would be cool. There's a character nobody really talks about. I really like that character. Maxima. Was that her name? The redhead from Superman Jurgens Run. Yeah, Maxima. I like her. She's a redhead. So Wolverine be like, oh, was that red? Like, anyway, sorry.
He's just going
because Wolverine's sitting at a bar looking at all the women like, oh, who's that fine looking lady?
He doesn't do that though.
No, my
That's
version
not
of
in
Wolverine
his
is.
character.
My version of Wolverine would get canceled real quick. Satana, magical powers, turns out to be a mutant. I like that.
Oh, okay. As an anti-hero. Yeah.
Starfire. I like that. Starfire. Terra. Terra makes sense, right? OG Terra. But she can keep her creepy fetishes in the DC universe with the old man. Yes, Terra. WizKid, Artie, and Leech. I do like WizKid a lot. Just got here. So apologies if this has already been asked. Has Marvel said anything about putting Juggernaut in Age of Krakoa anthologies? No, they have not. But I did ask them in that Reign of X Volume 1. Although it could technically fit in Volume 2, but I'm just hoping that they say we have plans for that somewhere else. All the women from the Legion of Superheroes. Used to be in love with my own Big Barda. She was 6'2" tall, glass of goddess.
Like a castback girl that can actually transform.
Wait, are we just giving people powers then? If that's the case, okay. Black Alice. Let's bring in Barbara Gordon. Her and WizKid can hang out together. Not because they're in wheelchairs, but because they're both super smart. And they happen to be the people in the chair because they
Dynamite Entertainment are making a Ben 10 comic series that comes out in February. Are you able to provide any information about it?
I don't know anything about it. So that's awesome. Is Joe Kelly the writer? Or no, Joe Casey? Wait. No. They have Greg over there. Greg is the creator of Ben 10, right? So I assume he would be the writer on it. What about Richter? I always did like Richter. He's one of my favorites too. But Richter didn't show up until X Factor.
Let's see.
Factor, what was it?
There we go.
7.
Anyway. I love the Warlord paper. Will we have to wait more than a year for a Warlord Volume 2?
I think so. But it will come. I think the sales were good enough.
Mm-hmm. I'm scrolling up to find another
Obnoxio the Clown.
I don't like how it what are we using?
StreamYard?
Yeah, I don't like how StreamYard jumps around sometimes. We had a Cowboys of Moo Mist comic also in 2025.
Who's publishing that? Maybe I could or should get Iron Man. John, what do you think? The new Iron Man by Joshua Williamson?
Do you think the Absolute line has been so successful because they are standalone? Do you think the crossovers are going to hurt them? I do. I think some of these characters are better off in a vacuum.
I agree with that. I wish they had waited, but we know it's going to happen and it's going to sell like crazy. And you would be a fool as a publisher not to make a crossover. I don't like the idea. I like them being standalone. I think there's a couple of factors. I think one of the biggest factors is letting the writer and artist have free game with these characters because it's a brand new universe. You're not mistreating anybody. You're not mistreating their original property in any kind of way. And you're doing whatever you want to. Be creative as you want. And also letting them stay as long as they want instead of saying this is only going to be 6 issues. I think that's one of the big things that people like is long-term creators on having a creator on a book for more than a year seems like it's crazy these days.
Joe Kelly and Joe Casey are some of the co-creators of Ben 10. Greg Weisman.
Okay.
Gargoyles.
So it might be Joe Casey then that's writing it. Thank you. And Robert Carey. Look at all these Ben 10 experts. Thank you all so much.
When is the X-Men Omni you were looking for being announced?
Sometime in February, I think.
What Viz books do you want to get their deluxe version? Vagabond makes sense.
Vagabond already has a deluxe version. Remember it came out in 2025? Were you thinking of another title, Josh?
Yes,
somebody woke
Iron Man.
Jeff John up.
He was out. I didn't see it yesterday. Sorry.
What?
Whoa, you don't know who I'm referencing. When I went to pick up my comics.
It came out?
I there was a lot of empty space. He's like, yeah. So I didn't see it. The Absolute Universe versions of Legion of Superheroes have already appeared in Earth Zero books.
Does in continuity, really? Absolute meaning the regular DC characters is baked right into their creation. It's not like Spider-Man, which was really the sign that the Ultimate Universe was done.
What would you include in Iron Man by Dugan Ami?
His entire run, the wedding issue, and the crossover issues with X-Men. Yeah, that's what I would include. Fist of the Blue Sky. Is that coming out in hardcover format? And Oni Press is doing Moo Mesa. Thank you. You said You said Mesa like the way it's supposed to be. I said Mesa like the Latin American way, Latino way.
I
In
would
America,
say
it's
it's probably the way you're supposed. You're saying the way
Mesa
you're
is
supposed
the
to
way.
be.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, you probably did right. Okay, just saying, dude, I own the Vagabond. I mean, what other title should get that treatment? I can't think of a clear choice.
Okay, what other titles that Viz has the rights to right now? Oh, any Rumiko Takahashi. I think she deserves it. So I would go with something short and sweet like Mermaid Saga, all in one book. 1 Pound Gospel, all in one book. Maison Ikoku, for selfish reasons. They could do 5 of those volumes. And Ranma, of course, Ursa Yatsura. Ursa Yatsura will be a little longer, though. It'd probably be about 10 volumes of that. Yeah, those. Like, seriously, they own the rights to all this Rumiko Takahashi stuff, and all we have are, like, 2-in-1s or this big. Dragon Ball Z is the obvious choice, but I think that the Toriyama State does not want to do hardcovers of that yet. Oh, that's a good one too, man. I would every one of those I would rebuy. And bring they freaking have the license for Pineapple Army, and I still can't get that. Bring that over.
Oh, right now I'm reading Pluto. I've got 3 more volumes, and I'm really digging it.
I haven't read that. I haven't read it. So don't click who's dead, Melanie. Click on someone else.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Joe Cool, I'm sorry. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, what's going on?
Okay.
You okay, buddy?
Did you read Hickman, Dugan, Longshot? I was shocked when I heard Hickman wrote.
Wait, when did this happen? No, I haven't. I haven't read that. When did this happen? Second hour, second big glass of scotch.
What's your favorite top 5 martial art films of all time? Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Ong Bak. The Raid.
Oh yes, go on.
Oh, man, I'm trying to think of like any of the Pinky Violence stuff. But then like some of the new stuff is really solid too. Like I really like Hero, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, House of Flying Daggers. Anytime they started using the what's called the wiring, I thought those were cool. Huh. I mean, you can't go wrong with Enter the Dragon and things like that. Those are classics. Or the old Jackie Chan stuff like Super Cop.
Yeah, that's true, Sean. So like I was trying to think like strictly, but I really like John Wick. Those are a lot of fun. But yeah, I wonder if that counts?
Police Story's a classic. Who said Police Story? That's a good one. Yeah. Well, not really. What's going on, dude? Joe, I hope I don't want to get too personal on a live stream, but I hope everything is okay. Or things get better. Can't have the wedding issue in an Iron Man Omni by Dugan. It's an event. Wait, am I in charge of the collection or is someone else in charge? In light of Jessica Jones, Alias returning, here's hoping we get a Bendis reprint and maybe like a second collection of Jessica Jones, like the stuff by Kelly Thompson too.
I agree with these. I know Dragon Ball would.
Dragon Ball would.
Rama would be nice. I would love more since they include the color pages.
Yeah. They have a lot of great licenses at Viz, but they seem to be focusing more and more on their newer stuff, which is great. I mean, it's what sells, right? Like, you can't fault them for that. Drunken Master's so awesome, dude.
It just came to my mind that I completely lost track of Aspen Soulfire. Sometime a trade popped up on sites to buy, but it hasn't been a long while since I stumbled upon one. Do you have any info?
From time to time, they do release them. Like in hardcover format. They just did an anniversary Kickstarter, I think.
Jack Gernot is saying, surprised me, so the Ice Cream Man Sunday edition 3 is canceled. What would it take to get it made? It was pre-orders. There weren't enough pre-orders for it.
Yeah.
So I'd say
I don't know. I would love to invite him on the show and ask him what and actually I did reach out. I'll ask him again. I'll reach out again.
Yes, sir. I finally hooked up the 4K TV I bought 14 months ago. What did I watch 4K first?
Transformers, the animated movie. available in a steelbook. Go get that, man. It's beautiful.
Wait, no, pick from these lists of martial arts movies, new Spooey Channel.
Those are excellent.
Yeah, I really like The Matrix. It's good.
I know.
Wait, what was that?
Dude, Bloodsport
had. Was it Bloodsport?
Bloodsport had what's his name? Stan Bush do the soundtrack.
Oh, we did.
Or the song at the end. So good too. Oh, wait. Go back up. This is brilliant. You dang right it is. Kentucky Fried Movie for martial arts movie. I love that movie, dude. And yes, it did have a martial arts segment with the guy with the lisp. Any news on Astro City Omni? Still nothing, man. Still hoping. Last Dragon is awesome. Yes. Longshot is part of the Age of Revelation currently coming out in singles. Thank you for answering. So they actually wrote something, huh?
Bastard would be fun.
But it's on hiatus, unfortunately. So, well, then again, so is Vagabond. Ain't no that may never finish either. They're doing that. Hi, everyone. Opinion on Matt Fraction's X-Men. I didn't like it. Craig, Kyle, and Chris Yost. I like that. X-Force. I believe an Omni's coming soon. No Omni coming soon of that. Just the trilogy, the Messiah trilogy is coming out in Omni format. Happy New Year to you, Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Ray 2 had the hammer lady, right? Lady fights with the hammer. That's an awesome character. Remember, you were like, that's my weapon of choice now.
Yeah, and I wanted to test with it, but it was the actual wooded. It was a
the big
sledgehammer. Yeah,
that's different.
Yeah, I wanted like hammers.
As a Peruvian, I think I have to also hope for a Saint Seiya Deluxe Edition.
Joshua Williamson, a DC mainstay for the last decade, is doing on any big Marvel writers or artists you want to see go to DC. Jebba K and Pepe Larraz for me.
Man, they got everybody over there. They cooking. Marvel needs the energy now. I mean, it would be nice to trade Jen McKay over for somebody that's a hot seller like Scott Snyder. Scott Snyder always sells. I wonder what he would bring, like what he could. Daredevil. He could write Daredevil. Dude, Scott Snyder on Daredevil. Oh, who's a big artist at DC right now? Dan Mora. Does he have he has exclusives? No. He's doing. Did he get an exclusive? I can't remember. Dan Mora and Scott Snyder on Daredevil. Forget it, dude.
Look, you could, you could watch that new Spooky Channel.
There you go.
And Shantis, look, I love your positive attitude. I'm totally gonna go pick a fights after the stream. New year, new me.
I was telling my daughter that after watching my buddy Andrew and I, Andrew's my friend that passed away last year, but after watching Mortal Kombat, we were like, yo, dude, let's go pick a fight with some dudes in Lexington, Kentucky. Because the techno music was still in our head and we were young enough to like this is so dumb, but let's do it.
For the Jeff Johns Green Lantern era, should I get the new compendium or the Omnis?
If you just want Jeff Johns, get the Omni. If you want everything, get the compendium.
Yep, Dan Mora did. Once a Future, and I love it so
He's doing Transformers currently, but I think he's also leaving the book.
I read Matt Fraction's Hawkeye recently. Does it get better than that, or have I experienced the height of comics?
No, it gets better. Well, personal opinion, of course. It gets better than that, I think. And honestly, Jeff Lemire and Kelly Thompson's runs are solid too. The run after Matt Fraction's run.
I didn't know you're reading JoJo, John. Snyder said he wants to do Captain America and Ghost Rider one day.
That Ghost Rider will sell too. You put Mark Silvestri on art.
If Hickman went over to DC, what would you want him to write?
Legion of Superheroes. Although he already told his story with House and Powers of X. But Legion of Superheroes is where he would be at home. Plus, they need the love, right? If I remember correctly, the 4K Transformers animated movie comes with a widescreen standard Blu-ray, but the Transformers Blu-ray comes with a full-frame open matte second Blu-ray disc, right? Yes. Melanie, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
Almost done the first trade
of Absolute Superman and enjoying it. Neat take on his cape. Yeah, I like it too. It's made of energy.
What's the best Nightwing run besides Tom Taylor's run?
Well, the very best is Chuck Dixon and Scott McDaniel's run. That is my all-time favorite run on Nightwing. Tom Taylor's is solid too. Don't get me wrong. But, I love every bit of Chuck Dixon's Nightwing. It's excellent.
When books go on hiatus, it makes me nervous to read and collect them, knowing that there's a possibility the series will never be finished.
I know, I hate that too, but I mean, that's the uncertainty that comes with every title, right? Unless it's one of the big two that they'll always have in print, whether it's X-Men or Batman or Spider-Man. You got the touch. Wait, which version? The Boogie Nights Marky Mark version or the original Stan Bush version? Can't believe I'm referencing Eddie Murphy for the second time today, but Omar and his boys turned into a white guy after watching Rocky. Man, I love Eddie Murphy. That's one of the Eddie Murphy stand-ups. Oh gosh, what is that? What was that stand-up called? It's when he's wearing the purple suit. It's like every Italian wants to pick a fight with a black guy after watching Rocky.
How many Green Lantern compendiums would be needed to complete the series, including events?
I actually know the answer to this because they've shown me. I can't say anything, unfortunately. But in my head, at least 7. At least.
What's
8,
your favorite Thor run besides Simonson?
I have a lot. Tom DeFalco's run is one of my all-time favorites. I really like Jason Aaron's run. I thought it rocked. It was awesome. Kieran Gillen, JMS was good. It's kind of hard to top those though. And I actually really like the Roy Thomas stuff that he was doing, even though he was recycling some of the Stan Lee stuff. That's okay.
You mean Walter Simonson?
Stanley.
Oh, okay. How would Hoxpox be a Legion story?
Oh, dude. Different Earths, time travel? That is the Legion story he wanted to tell for years. Raw. Eddie Murphy Raw. Thank you all. Thank you. I knew you all knew. Look at that.
Hey, and this person is from Italy.
But Rocky? Yeah. Italians?
Do I finish Aaron's Thor run with Omni Volume 2, or do I continue Berserk with Wi-Fi?
What do you think I'm going to say? Wait, you ain't read Volume 5 yet? Yo! Let me tell you something. Volume 5 will change your life. You look in the mirror and cry and go to bed and be like, I'm going to be a better person tomorrow.
Do you know if DC Compacts will actually have Volume 2 of some of these unfinished stories in the compact edition?
I was told no. That the idea behind the DC Compacts was to get people hooked. If you want to finish the story, you get the trade paperbacks, absolute editions, omni editions.
If I told you that I bought John Byrne's entire run of Action Comics, Superman, and the Man of Steel miniseries, what would you say?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's how omnis get announced. That's what I would say.
I actually like the Thor just
Keith
before
Pollard,
Sunset as well. Keith Pollard had some great art.
Who is on your thumbnail or your avatar, my dude? I hope that's you. Or you.
What's your favorite Wolverine story post 2000s?
I like Greg Rucka's run with Derek Robertson art. I thought that was really solid. Ooh, post 2000s is kind of rough. Not a lot of great stuff happening. But yeah, Greg Ruckus was a good take on Wolverine. I thought it was excellent. I like aspects of Weapon X by Frank Thierry. Not a lot of people do. Wolverine and the X-Men probably up there too.
Have you read any of the
Massiverse? Yeah, big fan. Power Rangers, but I'm a big fan. Dan Jurgens' Thor run is solid too. I like that. I like that he took it back to like the Stan Lee and Jack Kirby style of Thor, but also getting rid of aspects of Thor that I never thought fit in well.
Out of Rick Remender's creator-owned comics, which would you like to see get a film or TV adaptation? I was
going to say it better be animated. I think Lowe would make a great adult animated series. I agree. Fear Agent, because it's one of my favorites. 7 to Eternity would be amazing, but it would have to have a big budget.
Carson says, sorry, I don't see it. Maybe I need to read more Krakoa, but I've already read the Hickman part.
Not me.
Not me. Professional wrestler Steve Kern, part of the Fantastics.
WWE fans might know him as Skinner. I just find the picture. Okay. That's an awesome picture. And I do remember Skinner.
With Wolverine Volume 1 Omni out of print, can I start at Volume 2?
You 100% can. You can start with 3 as well. Actually, I suggest starting with 3. 2's got some good stories in there, but 3 is where it's at.
Any news of Amazing Spider-Man by Michelini and McFarlane Omni's getting a reprint?
No, all the reprints have been announced already that I know of so far. They could easily add something later on to next year, but I haven't heard.
Your hot take of
I
I
don't-
don't really like
I-
Enemy of the
I
State.
don't like Enemy of the State. I think it was a. Never mind. I'm going to stay positive, but honest. I think it was a ripoff of what Chris Claremont's story was going to be from the Wizard interview. Funny enough, that interview was published in the 90s, and the exact same concept happened with Enemy of the State. And you think somebody read this interview and made a story out of it.
Did you like the recent Saber
Tooth War nonsense?
in Wolverine? I don't know why so many writers think having multiple of the same characters makes for a good story.
Oh, you can blame the popularity of movies like Everywhere. What is it? Everywhere.
Oh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. No,
Yeah,
it's been a thing forever. Well, okay, not
multiverse stories?
forever. Here recently.
No, because of Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
And
so
that-
that came before Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That won an Oscar. So that was a difference.
No,
right?
I disagree.
Okay.
These stories have been around for way longer than that.
Okay.
Who wrote your favorite Emma Frost?
Chris Claremont. And actually Chris Claremont and Grant Morrison. Yeah, both of them.
What's the difference between a reprint and a restock? I heard you mention Blue and Gold Omni getting restocked, maybe?
It will have the same ISBN. That's what a restock is. Well, with a new distributor like PRH, they could easily restock things that have been gone for even up to 2 years. But sometimes they do require a new printing.
Not even reading comics lately. Just finished Dungeon Crawler.
Oh!
3. Yay! Thanks, Rick. Long live Princess Donut.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
listening
Princess
to the
Donut's
first
best
book
one.
again on Sabu Theater's audio immersion tunnel version. And it's got like sound effects and music and such. So it's a lot of fun. Check out Sabu Theater for other stories as well.
We had a New Year's Eve party, and it was so nice to talk to other people about it that if we've gotten into Dungeon Crawler, Carl, or have read it before, and it was just nice to have like a conversation about without spoilers, right? Like, or we could talk about some spoilers because they're all caught up. They're like, "Oh, I'm on book 7. Can't wait for book 8."
Is
Uncanny. I don't know if Uncanny 4 was on the list, but I promise you, this year that list is going to look so different than the previous years. There's so many new people to collecting. There haven't been reprints, and maybe that's what they were waiting for. I don't know, but it will look different.
what Wizard issue is that?
It was the X-Men anniversary issue.
Which should I read? My Chew Omnibus, my Revival Compendium,
Ooh.
or read the full Superior Spider-Man Omni before our book club? Oh God,
Man,
the
Adrian.
whole one?
Choose out of these. Chew is my favorite. I love Chew. Superior is fun. I couldn't put down Superior. I loved it. There's moments in Superior that legit crack me up thinking about them. And if you know what that, like the honeymoon is all I will say. Omar's just a greatest writer of the 21st century. Why did you make me read that? I think I like Red Sun. I don't hate everything he's written.
What's on your have to read pile you're looking forward to, and why?
Just finished Old Boy. This is the 3rd time I'm reading it, and I love that book. Proof and The Hunt, finishing The Hunt. I don't know why I'm a guilty pleasure of mine. The compendiums.
Did we? Yeah, that's. Wait just a second. Did we see this? We saw this, didn't we, at Hot Topic?
Yeah, Lydia pointed it out. She's like, "Look, puppy,
that's crazy. Good for them.
Good for them." No, seriously, I'm never one of these hipsters who's like, "No, it's made it into mainstream." I love when people find out about the same things I like, so there can be more. And we're bigger and better for that. Omar, what is an opinion Crisis agreed with you on that surprised you? Oh, Crisis and I do not agree a lot on things, even on mapping. Even on mapping, we don't agree on things, but that's what I love and respect about Peter. And we're really good friends. Is that we don't agree on. We're like Cisco and Ebert. Which one am I? I don't know. Anyway, let me see. He does not like Jeff Johnson. That one broke me. I'm like, none of it? And he was like, none of it. I'm like, dang, dude. Okay. Mike Carey's portrayal of Rogue. I think we both agree that is one of the best portrayals of Rogue ever. Yeah. If Philip Kennedy Johnson is now Marvel exclusive, it's time for a PKG Omni Volume 2 of Superman. I think it'll be a while because he wanted to do another series. So we'll have to wait until after that contract is over.
Thank you for the super chat. Who is each of your favorite comic book couple?
Jesse and Tulip for life. Guts and Casca. Guts and Griffith. Wolverine and Silver Fox to this day. I know people prefer Mariko. I know people like Jean. No, Silver Fox, man. That's where I love those stories by Hama. Who's another? Maybe MJ and Peter.
Yeah, MJ and Peter.
MJ and Peter for sure.
And
Superman and Lois.
Rad Norrin. And what's her face?
Norrin Rod and the Ladybug lady.
Name. Yeah, Ladybug lady.
Rad Norrin is awesome though. That's his cool cousin. Rad Norrin's here, everybody. Get the whiskey out. Woo! Norrin Rad's like, I hate my cool cousin.
Country Mike and City or not
Country
Mac,
Mike
Country Mac and City Mac.
Ralph Dibney. Ralph and Sue Dibney, I think are a great couple. Big Barda and Mr. Miracle.
Oh yeah.
You know, because not everything is happy endings, right? Sometimes there's rough patches in your relationship. And that's true to life. It's a great question. I love this question.
And Torsten's here starting to do the clip thing. And thank you so much for compiling the
Torsten,
clips.
Literature and Pictures is my buddy that compiled the Saturday live streams that we put together. And it's beautiful. Thank you for that. Wally and Linda, that's his anchor. Yes, that's a good one, dude. Teacher and husband for Storm. Yeah. Yeah, from the end too. I really like that. Paul and Benji, who said that? You monster.
What's the upcoming on this channel ever this week?
Tomorrow is another announcement. It'll be on Patreon tonight. And then my top 10 releases in January. Absolute Flash. Monday is the Iron Man Omnibus, as well as the Secret Wars Omnibus and the Old Boy Deluxe Edition overview. Tuesday is another announcement, and the Marvel trades are back, and I guess Old Reader, New Reader from Maddie. Wednesday is there's some DC books. Maybe I think Batman, the new printing of the Demon Trilogy. Oh my goodness. Long Halloween on Thursday. Friday's the Domination. I think he'll be doing some kind of overview for you all. Yeah. Saturday, back to the live stream. Thank you for asking. Gene Siskel, like Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, sorry.
I do 3 videos in one day all the time. It's sickening. What is wrong with me? But I am taking a break this weekend. I'll be gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My wife's taking a break from me too. So that's good.
Just join. You might have already answered this, but do you think the material from the last 2 announced Krakoa or Omnis will be collected in the mainline Krakoa Omnis?
Yes. If you're getting them, the anthologies, Omnis.
I want to start reading X-Men, but don't know where to start. What's your suggestion?
Uncanny X-Men Omnibus Volume 1. You can go with the Claremont and Dave Cockrum era. If you want something more modern, Grant Morrison's New X-Men, Astonishing X-Men by Joss Whedon. If you want something more modern with complexity and multi-layers, then Hoxpox, House and Powers of X or 10. Spoilers. If you want the most current stuff, that would be X-Men by Jed MacKay.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that the X-Men are arguing for some reason. I'm trying to think of, like, if you like events, I would have to go with something like The Mutant Massacre, or if you like big, like Hollywood style type of events, AVX, Avengers versus X-Men. It's nonsense, but it's fun.
Is there a modern comic that can introduce me to Legion of Superheroes? I think they are great.
Mark Waid. Mark Waid's run is excellent. It's out of print in trade paperback, but who knows? Maybe an omnibus one day.
If I don't want the prelude to Worlds at World Omni, how long would the wait be for a more complete version? They won't make us wait for a Triangle Omni to reach the era, right? A Soups in the 2000 Omni?
I hope not, because we're only getting one Triangle year book, like one Triangle era a year. It would take forever to get there. Like, what, 10 years? Yeah, I don't know. I got to read I'm in to, what is he writing here? Oh, Roman numerals. I was like, what is he doing here? Okay, Grant Morrison with freaking Weapon 10. I mentioned Grant Morrison earlier. No, their run's still solid, but ups and downs. That Attack on Weapon crap was not my cup of tea. What are your thoughts on Cy Spurrier's X-Men work as a whole? Love Cy Spurrier's Legion. It's not for everybody, but love it. Way of X. Actually, I really like the beginning of Way of X and Legion of X. And then it kind of went downhill halfway through. But I really like the start of it.
I watched Gurren Lagann because of you guys, and I loved it. Yay! Isn't it so inspirational?
Oh my gosh.
Any other recommendations?
Of bad A anime like that? It's hard to top that.
Yeah,
one.
it is.
That's the manliest, the manliest.
Oh.
Let's see. Golden Boy, if you like something funny.
That's
That is nowhere
don't
near.
recommend Golden Boy for this question.
I'm sorry. Kill la Kill, if you like animation like that. It was their next project that they did. If you like something funny that Gainax did, it was Panty Stocking. Ridiculous, but not wholesome at all. Very adult. Trying to think of what else that they like that is kind of like, I mean, Evangelion. You can't go wrong with Evangelion.
I'm not Grant Morrison. Not all bald people look alike. I just strike an uncanny resemblance to Grace Jones.
Ooh, Grace Jones.
Hey.
Dom of X has entered the chat or studio. Dom of X. Hold on.
Hello. Good.
It's a Pokemon shirt. It's oh my god.
No, it's Togepi.
Is it?
Melanie's right.
Yeah, it's Togepi from last time.
Gosh dang it. I was looking at the wrong picture. I thought it was an ice cream thing. Thoughts on the new Youngblood? It's fun. If you like the old Youngblood, brings back a lot of memories. Every issue brings back other Rob Liefeld characters. You had Supreme, and then you have, I don't want to spoil who shows up in the second one, but it's a team that I hope they expand on, and I hope they continue it. A wild Dom has appeared. Really like
also, good morning, guys.
Morning, man. It's early for you, right?
Early
better.
for me, dude. I've been up for like the last 3 hours.
Wow, Dom. Why?
Because when the sun rises, that is when my body awakes.
It's very poetic. I wish I was like that.
What's your favorite version of Hulk?
Dom, what's your favorite version of Hulk?
My favorite version of Hulk. Does Amadeus choke out?
Sure.
I'll have that then.
Melanie, please say She-Hulk just to make everybody mad. I'll say Red Hulk.
I've never read Hulk.
Oh, what? Yes, you have.
What?
Yeah, I guess you haven't. Because Hulk the End was voted out, wasn't it? Peter David's Hulk for me. I love David's Hulk. Yeah.
That would probably be the answer, but I've never read it.
We need to fix that.
Is there a new Pokemon plushie in the background?
It is. This is a Hisuian version of Zorua, who appeared first in Pokemon X and Y, if I'm not mistaken. This was a Christmas gift gifted to me by another friend. So, yes, indeed.
I thought that was a freaking Christmas hat on that thing.
Wait, do you guys go out of state to go glamping?
Sometimes, but here lately, it's been in the same state. Glamping. Thanks, Tina, for ratting me out.
Final Shadow's been up for 11 hours.
Wow.
Hey, Tony.
To be fair, Final Shadow's also in another continent.
Ooh.
Can I win it in the giveaway?
Don't watch it.
Hey, Grant. I knew it was Grant Morrison. Music question. Favorite albums from the last year and any albums you're looking forward to? Orville Peck's new LP is amazing. Gorilla. Oh, Gorilla's got a new album?
Oh, cool.
I don't know. I still listen to music from 20 years ago, so the 1980s. Has Bon Jovi or The Boss released a new album I'm not aware of? Probably. What about you? What new album did you like?
Oh, I don't listen to new stuff.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Illusion of Gaia Symphonic Suite. Here's some love.
I don't listen to new stuff.
Your DC Finest reviews rock, Dom.
Much appreciated.
What about you, Dom? Do you listen to new music?
Only if an artist that I care about produced or made it. I don't really listen to new. The last album that I listened to that was new was Kendrick Lamar's album. Came out a couple years ago.
I did listen to that one.
Yeah.
Okay, look, guys.
I never played Black and White. I'm sorry.
The 80s was 20 years ago. Let's just say it, okay?
I never played Black and White, so you got me there. I still have yet to dive into the world of Unova.
I don't know what the heck is this what normal people
Tina.
say when I'm talking X-Men? Yeah,
just make it sound.
The Krakoa era, and people are like, what the heck is he talking about? I just picked up John Lennon's Walls and Bridges. That's new. Yes, Orville Peck's record is awesome. Shout out. Look at that. More Orville Peck fans. Second correct answer, Burn She-Hulk. No said, Bob. Bon Jovi released an album for Melanie. I have failed Bon Jovi. Really? That's awesome. I had no idea. Heading out. Have a great weekend, everyone. You as well.
Yeah, the 80s were only 20 years ago. I'm totally not turning 40 this
The
year.
80s were only 20 years ago. Remember that, everybody. Dude, I used Portishead is something that I would put in the background when playing poker. Nine Inch Nails
Tron soundtrack was probably the best thing else to do last year. New Poppy album this month.
Well, look at that. I haven't even seen the new Tron book. Classic Hulk, Peter David, Modern Hulk. Great pack. Great pack over Al Ewing, huh, Charlie? Interesting.
Is Sweet Tooth worth reading?
Yes.
Does DC have any plans for a Looney Tunes compendium, 281 issues, or Sugar and Spike compendium, 98 issues?
You know, there was an email between me and Dustin Kitchens about Sugar and Spike, actually.
We need Bilquis Evely art back in print, Omar.
In Sugar and Spike?
Yeah, for the modern stuff, she did a run with Keith Giffen.
Oh. So maybe Wed Leg and Red Clay Strays are my jam, and I'm 66. Look at that.
I just got the Deadly Class Omni Volume 1. What would you say is the best omnibus in the series?
How many omnis are there going to be? There's only 4 books, right? Yeah.
Isn't it just the one compendium?
I thought so. So that one. Is that what you mean? Or did you mean the hardcover? If you mean the hardcovers, the second hardcover has a really great story. Ooh, I like that.
What's your favorite Captain America run?
You think mine has been established as the Mark Grunwald run? Melanie? Chip Zdarsky.
I don't think I have one. I'm just...
Of what you read, what would you say is your favorite? You can say Chip. There's nothing wrong with that.
The Twilight. Avengers Twilight.
Chip.
Last year.
Dom, what about you, buddy? What's your favorite?
Brubaker.
That is a good answer.
My first one, and nothing will probably ever beat it for me.
Okay.
So.
Straczynski.
You really like Giant Memphis?
Yeah, I do. Really? I think that's my pick. Is Straczynski.
I love that Straczynski said, "I'm gonna wrap up not only Captain America but Spider-Man
and Thor." 2 characters that Mark booted me off for early. Remember, you know what though? I will say I am a very, very big apologist for the Remender run, for whatever reason. That run hits, harder.
I like the beginning of that run. I thought it was good. I like when characters are taken out of their element. So you put him in another dimension, raising a kid, Lone Wolfie Cub style. That was cool. I like that.
I also didn't mind the John Romita Jr. art in that first part either. I thought he had a lot of really cool shots and panels. From the Dimension Z stuff. I really, really enjoyed it.
Happy Saturday, everyone. Hope you're good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well too.
Thank you. Let's see, Cap 154 through 156.
Oh, those are great.
Greenwald.
Followed by Brubaker. Then Stern had a short run, but that was a solid run. I like James DeMatteis and Mike Zeck's run too. Oh, this is a good question.
Top 3 reads of 2025?
3, Dom. Go.
Absolute Martian Manhunter issue number 1 was my favorite of the year. I would have to go with. Gosh dang it, man! This is hard. I'm still really. I enjoyed the Kryptonite, the Black Label series with the Ice Cream Man creators. Probably has to be in my top 3.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm missing issue 2.
The pain. And I'm gonna roll with the second arc of Absolute Wonder Woman for me as my third.
Wow. Okay, Dom, somebody asked me earlier, so I did my ranking. How would you rank the Absolute line so far? From best to worst. Not worst. And worst, by the way, still good.
Okay. Fair. Yeah. Yeah, I'm heavily biased, but Absolute Wonder Woman is still my favorite of the series, and it has no undue part. Yeah, so that's number 1. Martian Manhunter is number 2. Batman is number 3.
Okay.
Green Lantern is number 4. Superman is number 5. Flash is number 6.
Flat. We agreed on the first 2 and the last one. Everything else mixed up a little bit. Awesome.
Thank you for the super chat. Do y'all have goals for 2026? Could be personal or professional.
I'm going to let ladies go first. Melanie, what's your goal for 2026? Stay married to Omar. Fall in love all over again. Watch more movies with my husband.
Recapture. I'm always so excited at the beginning of the school year. And I probably burn myself out, but kind of recapturing the energy that I always start the year with is a professional goal. Yeah.
It's a good goal. Dom, what about you, buddy?
I want to graduate from college.
It's a great goal. It's a great goal.
In a couple of months. That is my main personal goal. YouTube-wise, man, I have no idea. Just because of the way that I shot up so quickly, I think I let the subscriber byline go wayside. Just continuing to develop my friendships that I've created on YouTube. I've also talked with some other content creators about starting new shows on other respective channels. So even with my very, very busy schedule, expect me to be a little bit more active this upcoming year and to get back into creating more videos and whatnot, and continuing to be the best person that I can be, even though it's a very, very hard thing to do. I think those are my 3 goals this year.
Will you continue the Finest Fridays live streams?
Yes. We didn't do them last time because we did the DC solicitation stream on the day that I was supposed to do the live streams. And then Curtis and I were both away for the holidays, but they will come back at some point later this month.
Dom has some domination days on Near Mint Condition. Don't worry.
Oni Baba Yaga. Did I say it right? Oni Baba Yaga. Yay. Sorry, I didn't mean to click on your super chat yet. Omar, go ahead and finish your goals, and then I'll get this one.
Oh, my goals. I don't know. I can stand to do a little bit more active things outside, less inside. I think that always helps me with my mental health and also, getting older. So not as fast as I used to be, but still going. And probably, I know this is going to sound like a weird goal, but take a little bit of a step back from the channel and do 2 more videos that I want to do. And that's what I want to do. I want to get back to reading orders.
Don't get creative burnout.
I want to get back to doing hidden gems and doing finally my Judge Dredd. I'm not rollerblading. But thank you. That's my goals. Have you read Batman Dark Prince Charming by Enrico Marini? Just finished it. It's really good in my opinion. The art is solid. I really do like Marini's art. Chat. And Happy New Year's to you, brother. But I haven't read that one. Have you read that one, Dom? The Dark Prince
No. I think it's a European only comic.
Is he a deadbeat dad?
Just like Cyclops.
Like, I don't know.
Best deadbeat dad in the universe.
I haven't read that one. I do like Marini's artwork, though. I think it's solid. Learn Swahili. Are you serious?
Awesome. Wow. Let's see. It's 1:00. So how many more questions?
Happy New Year to you. Let's do 5. Omar needs to stop skipping leg day. Dude, have you seen these calves? They don't skip leg day. It's
let's see. Spook Show is asking you to read comics and record your voice like these other YouTubers.
You want me to read comics and record my voice? Other YouTubers are doing that? That's cool. I don't know. I don't think I have a great voice, honestly. I can think of other people like Comic Book Report or BJ Kicks from Comics Are Dope or my boy Gio from Manga Geek.
I like your voice, and lots of people like your voice.
Oh, thank you. Maybe it's because I edit myself so much.
Yeah, I can
It's
see
just
that,
become
yeah.
white noise to me. But thank you. And Happy New Year to you. Would
We
be fun
tried reading Ultimate
when we
Spider-Man.
ended up fighting.
It was just difficult to like film, and it was more work than fun than I thought it was going to be.
You know what?
But
Actually,
you got a great voice.
Adam, I'm going to do that. I'm going to write a comic strip this year. It's been in my head for a long time. That's something I want to do. Maybe that's my reasoning for taking a little bit of a step back. And when I say taking a step back, it's not making less. Maybe it's less content of me and having other people feature more on the channel. I think I need to take the help that is offered to me more. Thank you.
Comic Book Report injured his jaw badly. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. Dang.
He is struggling. I'm mad props to him for being part of our end of the year video that he was able to do it. I don't know if he's going to have surgery or not, but yeah, both him and Peter hurt his hand, and then Dom from Comic Book Report hurt his jaw.
Oh, wait. How many more questions did you say?
That's it, 5. That's fine. We can start 5 from here.
Do you have this to start the year by reading something particular, like either your favorite book, something with your favorite character, something by your favorite writer? No. I don't really care that it's a new year. I remember when as a kid, I was fascinated. I was like, oh, it's 12/01. We're in a new year. I don't care now.
No, not anymore. I don't think so. What about you, Dom?
Dom, do you?
I let go of the stupid New Year's resolution thing when I was in high school. I realized that I never fully lived up to them anyway, so there was just no point in having them. I'm like, cool, because Julius Caesar created a calendar, it means that every single time that it turns over, we have to start something new. And I was like, man, it's stupid to me. I get it, but no, just go with the flow. It's pretty much what I've been doing for the last 8 or so years.
Wow, dude, you went like historically accurate instead of logical. Like, it's the same thing. It's whatever.
This picture, I love Dogman. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Dogman is awesome.
Was it Cat Boy? Was that what Alicia liked? Cat from that world, whatever his sidekick was. Cat Boy, Dogman.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Do you read so much? How many issues on average do you read today?
A day or
read
today? A lot. I think that's part of the reason why I want to take a little bit of a step back, because reading a lot is it's something I can do and I'm very blessed with, and that's why I'm able to do so much content. But it can also be it takes time away from things. It takes time away from family. It takes time away from friends. And the older I get, the more I need that around me. And I think that's what I meant when I said
that's it.
Taking a little bit of a step back instead of reading and because it's not just reading, it's reading and getting to recording. After this, I have to record and eat lunch a little bit later. Tina's coming over to record TikToks. We have a thing. We're going karaokeing at 5:30 to get dinner, and it's like I'm always constantly working. So I think it's about like taking a little bit of a step back and not doing as much and seeing how well the channel still holds.
Hey, Laura, have you reached out at all to DC about publishing the late great Peter David's entire Supergirl run? How many volumes would that be? Definitely more than one.
It would be 2 volumes. They know. And it was voted in our top 20, so don't be surprised if you see it. It is it's out in DC Finest, though, if you haven't had a chance to pick it up. It's great.
Thank you, John, for the super chat.
Great question.
Top 3 publishers of 2025 according to Dom.
I will go with DC number 1 just because it just seems like they're doing good stuff, man. I'm really, really enjoying all the stuff that they put out in singles and collected editions. Number 2, I'll throw a curveball. I'll put Giant Generator in. I really, really like what Rick Remender and his band of creators are doing over there with their titles. And I think at number 3, I'll put Ghost Machine. So I think those 3 are going to be my top 2025.
Okay. Like a small comic for Mad Cave. I do know people there.
I mean, There is continuity, but yeah, it's really simple, so you're fine. You sweet channel.
Oh man, do I need to make a reading order for Dogman
No.
and Captain,
It's just
Captain Underpants?
Anyway. Giant generator books are great when there's a power outage. And
It was a great year for
I agree,
comics.
Halo Tangle.
100%, yeah. It there's a lot of energy out there. My nephew loves Dogman, hoping to get him into 90s Marvel next. Yes, going from Dogman to 90s Marvel is so
Oh gosh, go from Dogman to freaking Steve Rogers with a stupid mullet on, drawn by Steve Epting. You'll never get a
How
greater.
dare you? That mullet with a leather jacket was awesome.
I will dare. Try me.
Crushing it. Dang. 2025 is the year DC. Hey, check it out. It's Dom. Hey, check it out. It's my buddy, Fen.
well, how about this will be the last question. Speaking of Giant Generator, will they ever reprint Cross Space Omni?
I hope so. That's the last one that we need. No, we need two. We need the N League and Cross.
Hey, I have that Crawl Space oversized hardcover.
Yeah, that was published by Image, but the N League was published by Dark Horse. The N League is the last one that they need to bring over. Be great. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you guys for joining us. And Omar will be glamping next weekend, and Dom will be here
with friends and stuffs.
Friends and stuffs.
Happy New Year to everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. JSA Compendium 2 that will come out. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the new Vertigo titles will be like.
I can't wait for Bleeding Hearts. Can't wait for Mariko Tamaka's new book. Chris Condon is good. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Thanks, Melanie, Omar, and Dom. Thank you, everybody. Stay healthy and safe out there. We are out of here.